Yeah, you guys do Mickey Mouse pancakes here? No? Hello? Hello? Ma'am? I just want some like it's easy actually. You take a big pancake and you get two little mini pancakes. I actually don't know how you do the mini pancakes. You guys might know. Um, my shirt's green, and so I look fucked up. But you know what's not fucked up? Video games. That's not true. You know what's not fucked? Actually, I can't think of anything that's not fucked up right now. Yeah, hi, welcome. Thursday morning. You know what that means. I'm gonna stream some video games. I'm gonna be streaming Kuni 2, some Endgame stuff. I'm gonna take on not like the last story dungeon, but the final side dungeon. I'm gonna try and go out of my way to avoid spoilers. No, you might get some very light stuff like characters who join your party. You will see the quest objective for the last fight, but that's not a spoiler. So yeah, let's hop right in. Right now I'm just kind of preparing last minute here. See if I can get any cool new higgledies in my party, but looks like I'm lacking in proper resources. This is my first time touching this game since the 18th of April. So it's been a little bit, but you know, I wanted to go back and I wanted to see it through. I still have some citizens I need to recruit in my kingdom. Oh man, I don't even remember how to. Okay, here we go. What does this guy do? Yeah. This guy looks good. I'm gonna buy this higgledy, put him in my party, and get on my way. Oh, yeah. I made a good decision. Look at this guy. Charnel the Churlish. And then real quick, what does Charnel love to eat? He loves to eat prisms, huh? I'm gonna feed this boy some prisms. So this is one of the cool things in this game is you can power up these kind of secondary party members through resources. And they all have a favorite type, which is cool, but anything will go through. So like I have hundreds and hundreds of spare resources that you would otherwise use for crafting and stuff, upgrading weapons, etc. But I can just feed these to my higglies to make them stronger. Oh, you don't even see the quest objective there because I have a side quest selected. Last thing I need to do is head over to my personal chef.
Yes.
Get some food. I'm looking for stuff that's gonna buff up my defense, my offense. MP gradually restored is actually really good. Oh, I require cookery level 9 to make that though. Anything else I can cook? Ah, man, I need more recipe books, I guess. Let's go with this. Slightly improves, slightly, greatly strengthens. I'll just go with this. Make a bunch of, oh, I already have 10 burgers. Great, I'm ready to fight. I got 10 burgers. I'm here in the chat, ask away, and maybe I'll answer, I don't know. Okay, let's go fight us a boss. So the boss is actually, the boss is, sorry, I'm trying to remember where this dungeon is. Something forest. The boss is 30 levels higher than me. The recommended level is 95 to fight this guy. I think I'm in the mid 60s with most of my characters. I'm currently running with Roland, Batu, and Evan, which are like the first 3 you meet in the game. I don't know, I've experimented around with a bunch of them. I do really like her. What the fuck is her name? I don't remember anyone's name. I don't remember any of the. I never used Tani, like, once. Okay, so let's find out exactly where this 10th dream door is. I had looked this up before, but I had accidentally closed it because I go, oh, I know exactly where that is. That's not what I want. Faraway forest. Okay. Where is the faraway forest? There's a lot I have left to do in this game. There's a lot of monsters I'd like to fight. There's a lot of just a lot of enemies. This game's cool. It's so delightful. It's so just like light. It's a great, easy to pick up, easy to execute game. See if there's any questions. Are burgers breakfast foods? Man, that's a fucked up question, because I'm very much a proponent of anything can be a breakfast food, anything can be a dinner food, anything can be lunch. Like, okay, here we go. All right, time to get in my blimp. Sorry for the slow start, everyone. You know, it's the morning time and I haven't even had my coffee. And I don't even drink coffee. That's how fucked up it is. Oh, is it over there? Ah, yes. It's on the complete other side of the map. Great. I actually found this location once, but they do the whole thing of like, you're not powerful enough to be here. You need to come back when you do something else. I don't know. Why are you asking me? Which is, I think, is always trite. Like, either hide your special dungeon that you can't go back to unless you do the 9 other dungeons, or come up with some in-world reason of why I can't do that. It's lazy, I guess. Like even this stuff, even traveling around, like just looking at the world, hearing the music, like I like this. It's very relaxing. Favorite citizen? That's a tough one. I like Yappy. No, I want to land. Here we go. I'm used to, wow. You guys ever do that thing where you play a game a lot, and then you switch games, and you find yourself like doing the actions? Like I keep clicking in the left stick to sprint. So God of War. I literally just did it. Ooh, whoa, whoa. This game is part of Best Buy's Deal of the Day today, and Gamers Club stacks with that. If you can get this game at like a decent discount, I totally recommend it. I think I probably recommend it at 60. If you are okay with just going in, you gotta know it's a pretty light, breezy RPG. You gotta be fine with that. But if you are, I got 120 hours worth of fun out of this. I enjoyed this more than Persona 5, actually. I like the gameplay in Persona 5 a lot more. Maybe not a lot more, but a little bit more. But everything else, I like in this better. The story, just kind of everything else. All right. Oh, I forgot to put that Higgledy in my party. I gotta do that real quick. So these side dungeons, you fairly early on get a side quest to like do these 9 dungeons spread out through the world. And you only unlock this 10th one after you complete the other 9. The way these are set up is kind of cool. Like that meter in the top right is going to slowly increase. And this isn't anything new to games, I know, but it'll slowly increase. When you fight enemies, they'll drop orbs, and you can use those orbs to decrease the meter. Basically, every time it increases a level, the enemies get something like 25% harder. So you're really incentivized to breeze through it, but there's a ton of really good treasures hidden out, so it's kind of a risk-reward thing. Fortunately, I'm just here to kick the boss's ass, so I don't really have to worry about much exploration. I'm too low level. I don't know. I have not. There's a chance I get to this boss and he just starts killing me in one hit, because the thing that levels affect is HP. But I've died maybe once. Oh god, I'm already on level 1. And these monsters have a red aura. Let's see if I can actually even fight these guys. Yeah, this isn't bad. Usually I found that if you can't handle the monsters at danger level 3, you can't fight the boss. So as I spend more time in here, we'll see how tricky things go. I don't think I'm gonna grind in this game to get high level. Like if I can't kill this boss now, odds are pretty low that I'm gonna be able to kill him. Ever. What does a Higgledy taste like? It depends on their elemental affinity. I just crafted a dark Higgledy, so I bet he'd be like maybe like chocolatey or like nutty. I like to think that he'd taste like Nutella. There's only one way to find out. What dog or cat should I draw today? How about cat dog? Best of both worlds. The buttons are similar, but just different enough from God of War's combat to trip me up. Like I'm spamming the dodge button, but this dodge has a bit more startup. Wait, how do I do specials? Oh yeah. Oh. So not only am I 30 levels under the recommended level, I'm also completely forget how to play this game. I don't forget how to fucking shoot these guys though. My fantasy gun. I like the combat music quite a bit in this game. Also, maybe one of my favorite things in this game are the weapon designs. Like, this game has some really cool weapon designs and armor designs. You don't really see those as much, unfortunately. But like, I mean, look at these. Look at this bow. Like, even stuff that's not swords. Her stuff is weak, but like, it's really cool. And then, so the Dreamer's Maze is where I am right now. This, like everything else in this game, you can upload or upgrade your ability to fight. You can make things easier by upgrading stuff in your kingdom. Like there's a whole branch of my kingdom devoted to making the Dream Restorers fights easier.
Here goes nothing.
I need to get more MP. These hits are doing quite a bit. I cannot spam dodge nearly as well in this game as I can in God of War. Ooh. What is your favorite energy drink and why aren't you drinking one? Kind of changes. My favorite before working here was just Red Bull. And I also didn't drink that many energy drinks. I like sugar-free Red Bull quite a bit. I developed a taste for that from my old office because it's all they had. Now I like the Rockstar, sugar-free Rock Stars that have the red star. I like the lemonade ones. Still don't fuck with Monster. I'll never be a Monster guy, I'm sorry. You know, I could sit here and apologize for it. I could just whine and cry and beg the universe to make me a Monster Man, but I'm never gonna be a Monster guy. So, gonna make things a little easier. Hey Ben, it was my birthday on Tuesday. Can I get a birthday shout out? Abraham LinkedIn, fuck you. How dare you? How dare you come to my stream and ask me for a birthday shout out?
How dare you?
How dare you?
Hello there.
Hello, I'm Mr. Salve Sweat. Oh, Salve Sweet? No, I can't read. Honestly, that sounds kind of gross.
Hello there.
What do you guys think, chat? Should I let this man slather me? I'm gonna assume you all said yes. So yeah, you kind of meet these weirdos in the Dreamer's realm. They're like, they don't act like any other citizens in the world. They all feel like aliens, I guess is like the best way to describe it. They talk very strangely. They have different things, like sometimes they're like, oh, I'm here to harvest herbs. Do you have any herbs? And if you give them an herb, they like will either risk a reward, you know, just kind of classic random dungeon encounter stuff. It reminds me of the foreign traveler, or the travelers from a foreign land in Monster Hunter Dungeon? God, what's the name of that game? Monster Hunter Warrior, the Game Boy Color. One of my all-time favorites. Okay, so I need to go towards the yellow door on my little radial compass here. There's no map in the upside down. So I just gotta kind of walk around until I have a clear path, which I just found. I met a guy in one of these dungeons, he's like, I'm an orb insurance guy. Give me some orbs now and I'll make sure I'll treat you right way later. Ooh, I got a trophy. 200 treasure chests. So I was like, sure, I'll give you 50 orbs. And he's like, you made a smart decision. I've never seen him again. Have you been following Artifact? Thoughts as a Dota player or as a lane tower-based card game? I think it's a good idea. I think it's something that can be explored. I know that the people who have seen it have said like it's not just Hearthstone, which I know a lot of people were worried about. It seems uniquely Dota in a couple ways, but I don't know. I feel like the marketplace solution around that is no bueno. I feel like after playing Netrunner, oh, that's a new move. Oops. Oh, that was my other move. After playing Netrunner, which is a game where they released data packs, which will contain like 12 to 30 of the same card. Not the same card, but like sets of the same cards. So you only have to invest like $15 every 4 to 6 weeks, and you have every card. Totally great. I'm never gonna go back to like a game like Magic, where you have to buy individual cards if you want to be competitive. That's just not interesting to me. I don't like gating skill. I don't like gating the ability to win behind a paywall in any game. And I know, you know, people who are good at Magic can be good with lots of different cards. You don't necessarily need these to be competitive or whatever. But I don't know, with something, I just don't feel right about that sort of thing. Isn't Pitch Black Mountain Dew grape? So a dark Higgle Dew would be grape. They do kind of look like they could be grape flavored. Also, I've never had Mountain Dew Midnight or whatever it's called. I don't know how many floors this is gonna be. But probably not too many, right? I think the last one I did was like 12 or 15. So I expect it to be like under 20. I'm already on 12. Oh, these guys are like dark red. Oh, that's not the right one. I'm so bad at blocking in games. Love parrying. Like, I'm so down for timed, you know, parrying, especially if it rewards you. You know, in God of War, I rocked most of the game with a talisman that slowed down time when you got a successful parry, which I loved. But just like, knowing an attack is coming and blocking is something I can't process. It's weird because I play fighting games and that's a huge part of it, and I'm okay at that there. Is this a floor of reprieve? No. I love this game because it even has something you can research that makes you get better items from smashing pots. Like that. They literally looked at every single thing in this game and were like, how could we make it better? And how can we give the player the ability to make it better? Try sprinting again. Did I walk past it? It must be right under here. What was the Phoenix Down revelation you had in this game? I don't want to say it now because like I said earlier, I'm trying to keep this relatively spoiler free. I answered this on Giant Bomb Reddit post asking what the revelation was, if you can find that one. It's really not as like major as a lot of people were thinking, but I don't know, still blew my mind. My higgledies are freaking out. Wait, why are we still in combat? Aha! This fucker. That feels good. When the slimes get silver like that, you can't do physical damage to them, which I wish my party fucking knew. This boss is gonna be tough. The damage that these level 70 slimes are doing to me. Not gonna be easy. Can I get an insult? M. Scrowrow, happy birthday. Rockstar Punched, yes, that is it. Is there a good alternative to syrup for pancakes / waffles? We talked about waffles in the call-in show this week. So go listen to that. If you want to know more.
Agave.
Agave. What are you, 90? I don't know if old people like agave. That's just what I think of. I've actually never had agave, so Allied Dark Attack Boost. So there will be these modifiers on floors like, you know, more susceptible to status ailments, or the Floor of Reprieve, which will be just like a lot of healing items and no enemies and chests and stuff. The experience of a lifetime is what this floor is offering me. Maybe I'll investigate a little bit. Gotta make sure I get to that boss though. Doesn't look like anything great over there. These little blue markers on my compass will point me to chests. So we'll get this one. Oh, it must be under me. Hey, I found it. How do I get back up there? Oh, storm crystal clusters. I was literally just looking for those.
Come on!
Here goes.
I found a dangerous gold plunder. What was that? Oh, cotton. Cotton. All right, let's leave this floor. My danger level's almost at 3. Okay. I need to get over there, I guess. Danger level 3. Have you ever played the Tales series? Which one would you recommend to start with? The only one I ever played more than like an hour of was Symphonia, which I really liked. I know people like Vesperia quite a bit. I think that's the one I tried after the fact. But that was one where me and my friend wanted to play through the whole thing co-op together, and then our schedules just like never lined up, and before you knew it, we had never played it again. But yeah, I really like Tales of Symphonia. I like the story and the characters quite a bit. There is a dude who is so powerful that he put handcuffs on himself and swore never to use his hands in a fight, so he only fights with his feet. Okay, we set the danger level for you, but I have to take all your orbs. It'll only cost me 10 or so to lower it 1 level. Also, Batu, you need to calm the fuck down, dude. I know you're trying to look big and tough, but let's reset it. Thanks, Mr. Reset. Everyone say thanks, Mr. Reset, or he might not ever come again.
Watch your back.
So I guess the thing about this game is you can craft, there's no level restrictions on new weapons that you're crafting. So as long as you have the materials, like if you're playing the side games enough, if you optimize your kingdom well enough so that people are constantly gathering resources, and you're leveling those up so they're gathering advanced resources, you can craft endgame items before the endgame, which is what I did, and it made an easy game even easier, unfortunately. The only thing leveling up outside of minor stat boost gets you is more health. All enemy attacks are critical. Fuck this floor. Is it wrong that I play most JRPGs on easy just to enjoy the story? Not at all. I totally get that. Like if I hear, like even games like Nier, I recommended to some people to play on lowest difficulty. Like if you don't mind the grind, like if you want a nice background experience, totally. Like I was binging It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia while playing this. It was great. I found 3 dollops of scentless sap. Scentless sap was my nickname in middle school. There we go. There are some items that only spawn in this dungeon. That does make a lot of sense. Yeah, like, there's like a couple items in the item shop that I can't craft, but the item tier right below that with upgrades is just very it's more than serviceable. It's excellent for dealing with enemy monsters. Let's keep going down this dreamer's den. Oh God, what happened to my face? Celestial Silk. I can't sprint. It's faster if I roll. I never figured this out. I do like that it makes a sound every time. I do like rolling upstairs. Stairs. That word is hard for me to say. Stairs. Rolling upstairs. It just feels weird coming out of my mouth. Like how people give me shit for saying milk. Milk and cookies. Why did you choose this party setup, 2 sword users, instead of a more diverse party that won't share melee and long-range weapons? Well, none of them share long range. The only other person I considered having in my party was Leander or Bracken, that's her name. And the reason I went with this party is I like playing as Roland. His basic light and heavy combos feel the best. They come out quick, they do good damage. His damage buff spell is very good. All allied attacks are critical. Well, maybe I'll explore this floor a little. I like Batu because he has the highest health and physical defense. And I find he dies the least of any of the party members, which is important because in this game, I can hit up at any time to swap to different members. So if my Roland faints, I can swap to Batu and use one of the revive items. God, even with critical hits. I guess these are level 93 enemies? I don't know, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. But it's about the journey, not the destination. Oh, fuck. He knocks me right out of my super. Also, weird thing about this game, I never really figured out how the Higgledies work. Like I know how to use them, I just don't know like what the numbers at the bottom there mean. I don't know how like you get more Higgledies to. I just kind of run around and hit the A button, and it works out. We got these chests. I probably won't be able to open that one. Also, something really cool that this game does is there is so one of the buildings in your kingdom is like a magic factory or whatever. It's where you upgrade your spells and where you're able to research new spells. You can also research kind of more meta spells where it's like this spell lets you open up special chests that you find in the wild. So like you'll eventually find chests that you can't open, but then you get the spell and it opens the chests. You eventually get the power to talk to spirits, which is really cool because you first encounter spirits maybe like a third of the way into the game, and they're just kind of floating around in dungeons and stuff. You can't interact with them at all. But if you upgrade that spell, you start to talk to the spirits and you get to learn a lot about the lore of the game. And there's some really cool stuff that I kind of wish they had explored more in the main stuff, but I found myself going back just to find all the old spirits I had encountered and wasn't able to talk to, just to learn more about this world. How long does it take you to get really into the new God of War? It was a slow burn, but it was just a continuous one. I can't point to any one moment that I was like, yes, now I love this game. It was more of like, I'm like, okay, I see what they're doing. I'm liking what they're doing. I get this. I like this. Ooh, this is a thing. And then just before I knew it, it was all I could think about. I would say after you meet a certain character who becomes somewhat pivotal in the plot. Oh boy, I can't wait till later this year when I can just talk about this game. I understand people's aversion to spoilers. I was thinking about this a lot actually the other day. You definitely see more talk about spoilers just in general now than you ever did years ago. And part of that definitely has to do with like Twitter. right? And how easy it is for just somebody with a bunch of followers to say something that ruins an experience for people. But honestly, I think that a majority of the apprehension comes from like fucking shitty trolls who just like go out of their way to spoil stuff. Like I got spoiled on Infinity War through Twitch chat of a Dota stream. And that's something you truly didn't have years ago, because like years ago, you know, your idiot friend might have accidentally revealed some pivotal plot point for a movie he saw, sure. But there really weren't people going out of their way just to troll you with spoilers. And so I think because of that, people feel like there's more spoilers out there when it's more of like, it's a lot easier to get spoiled because now there's people actively trying to spoil. I remember there was a time there I unfollowed, there was some weird Twitter guy who was name searching for Cabin in the Woods. And whenever somebody said something about being excited to go see Cabin in the Woods, they would tweet them spoilers about it. And I thought like, this is the lamest shit I had ever seen. Like, going out of your way to, like, accidentally spoiling something, like a plot point or whatever. It's hard to get too mad at somebody for doing that.
Here goes.
My allies just did 23 damage. Oh boy, this is gonna be a tough fight. Oh God. Oh, I am way more underleveled than I thought. Oh, this guy's a level 104, I guess. This is a lot of damage, holy cow. I actually have to start using my brain in these fights.
Here goes.
Before I was just kind of mashing. I love you, Anime Lisa Simpson. I stopped using my brain and I started thinking about Anime Lisa Simpson and I fucking died. So yeah, basically fuck people who go out of their way to spoil things. Go a little easier on people who accidentally spoil stuff. Years ago, people would drive by spoilings at midnight lineups. Okay, yeah, that's totally something that would happen. Huh, yeah. I guess though, when you go to a theater, you run that risk because whether it's people walking out of a theater talking and stuff, you gotta like be aware of your surroundings. Also, lining up outside of a movie is dumb. To go see a movie, don't do that. Just go see the movie when you can go see the movie. Speaking of go seeing movies, I signed up for Movie Pass yesterday because they re-added their one-a-day thing. And I'm excited to go see some movies. I'm gonna try it out for a couple months, see if I can do it. I walk past 2 movie theaters on my commute. So I figured, why not? I really can't fuck with these guys. I am going to escape this battle.
Is everybody all right?
Please don't see me, please don't see me, please. Saw me. Okay. Time to actually play. You know, Kuni 2. That's no damage, man. For reference, I think this minion I'm fighting right now is probably has more health than the last boss did. At least I can stunlock him. I thought Movie Pass was changing it. I guess they rolled it back. And then news story about them rolling it back is what got me to consider it. Like, I definitely missed the heyday of Movie Pass, when you could just like see the same movie multiple times, etc., blah, blah, blah. But I realized I can't think of the last movie I saw in theaters. I just don't go anymore. I guess Annihilation. And before that, I honestly can't think of the last one. And I want to go see more movies. Cause fuck video games, am I right?
Here goes.
That move normally does like 1,000 damage to enemies. My level did 89 to this guy. I hope I'm towards the end of this Dreamer's Maze, man. Fuck. There we go. Thank God I reset the levels with that one guy. All right, here we go. How did you change the skins? You will unlock costumes through either story beats or there's some hidden in chests in the overworld. Sometimes you have to complete quests. Okay. It's time to fight the big baddie. I'm gonna pump up my mana, my health. Oh, and the last thing I was gonna say about this team I chose is Evan has a revive skill, which I find truly helpful. This is it. This motherfucker looks tough.
You ready for this?
All right, right out the gate. Let's eat. I'm gonna give Evan some mana regen. I'm going to give Mom's meat pie slightly strengthens all attack. Heals you up to bursting, 10 minutes. All right, I'll take that. I'm gonna finish it. And I'm gonna give this defense to Batu. All right, right out the gate. Let's power up my sword attacks. Okay, that guy almost just took half of Batu's health. I don't think I see his health bar moving. Holy moly, this guy's got some attacks, huh? Okay, Batu just fucking died.
Here goes.
That missed. Holy shit. This is going to take a lot of discipline. Holy shit, he just one-shot Evan. Okay, let's revive everyone. So I have 9 revives this fight, plus Evan's skill, so probably more like 12 total reses. Shoot my gun a little, get back in here. Okay. I still don't know if his health bar has moved. Oh, fuck, man. Woo! All right. My hubris. He didn't even attack me! I just died because I was standing next to him. Okay. Did I lose my food when I die? Oh, I do. Fuck, man. This is the greatest massacre I've ever seen.
I thought me goose was cold.
No, 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 no. Okay, looks like this guy's does fire damage. Fire damage, so I'm gonna make sure to equip my team with some fire-resistant food.
I owe you one.
Not looking good, fam. No, I want to be Evan, and I don't want to die. I mean, I want to be Roland, and I don't want to die. It's alright, You know, not every stream can be a victory. And I think that's the most important thing you can do is learn a lesson. Also, I'm Super Saiyan now, so let's fucking go. The most important thing you can do is learn a lesson. And I'm learning a lesson right now. That sometimes the recommended level guide is right. I revived all my friends and then got murdered.
Goes.
Oh, I forgot about weapon switching too. I am rusty in this game. No, 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 no. Not good. This is not good, guys. Okay, all right. Also, I don't need a team. I don't need a party.
Here goes.
I can do this solo. I am gonna boost my fire resistance. Let's give everyone a big cheesecake. Not just the greatest cheesecake ever made, the greatest dessert, period. According to whoever wrote item descriptions for this game.
Batsu.
Thank you everyone for joining me on this stream. It's called Breakfast in Bed, and I finally got my breakfast. Where's the Mickey Mouse pancakes, guys? I wanted Mickey Mouse pancakes. I just wanted pancakes.